Thanks to Change a Life Uganda, Bosco Kabiyanga, his grandmother, and his siblings have a bright future. Last year, when we visited, they lived in a falling down mud waffle home, and their latrine offered no privacy. Bosco thanked us for the gift of a pig which he received through our Funds for Farming program to improve his family's economic situation. Let me first tell you how Bosco's life has changed. He is in Primary 3 at St. Lawrence School, which is the number 2 school in the district. At St. Lawrence, all students receive lunch, and because he is sponsored, he receives a uniform and school supplies.
Bosco, how are you?
I am fine.
Oh, good. How old are you, Bosco?
I'm 10 years old.
Oh, in which class are you?
I'm in primary 3.
Primary 3? Do you have an animal at home?
Yes.
Which animal is it?
Pig.
Good, a pig. Does it have a name?
Yes.
What is its name?
Bambi.
Has it got some piglets?
Yes.
How many?
5.
5 piglets. Whoa, wonderful. Can you?
Bosco named his pig Bambrick, and it now has 5 piglets. But actually, this is her 3rd litter. Bosco has paid back his loan for the pig, which is required in the Children's Fund for Farming program. And he has saved 50% of the profits in his bank account when the piglets were sold. The remainder of the funds has been a source of income for the family, which his grandmother will now tell us about.
That the plan for the pigs is to help her when Bosco and other siblings lack like scholastic materials and like the shoes to put on while going to school, and also help them in buying food, and then also like bed sheets for covering themselves. So that's how the pig project will be helping them.
These are the groundnuts. And they'll be used as for sauce, right? For matoke?
Yes, it's for sauce, and they can eat it with their focus,
Right.
with potatoes.
Right. Right. So, and you said the grandfather was.
He's going to do some little work so that they can get some money to buy food. Because there was a lot of drought. You can see most of the maize didn't grow up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the maize looks dry. She's a very busy lady. She was preparing groundnuts before, and now she's preparing the leaves from the banana tree for matoke, and then this is the cassava, right?
They're going to have for lunch.
That they're going to have for lunch. So lunch doesn't happen in a microwave here in Uganda. The women are very busy. So I see that Margaret is preparing cassava, and will the children come home for lunch?
No, the children do not come back for lunch because as the economy is so strained, most families have one meal a day. So the children will come back in the evening at around 5, do the home chores, and then after that they can have dinner, and that's the only food they have from home. But for the lucky ones like Bosco, who are sponsored by our friends out there, they eat from school. Yes, St. Lawrence School provide meals for the sponsored children, so he's the lucky one to eat food at school, but the rest are not sponsored. They play around school until lunch is over, then they get back to class. After class, then they come back home at 5. Yes.
So what would be a typical meal that the children would have at dinner time?
A typical meal that the children would have would be maybe cassava or with beans.
Cassava with beans.
Yes.
So these are.
So these are groundnuts fresh from the garden. So if they are to be eaten for the family, they just boil it and then they eat. But otherwise, if they are to eat as a sauce, then they have to first dry it for some days.
Okay.
And when it gets dry, the color turns from pink to red. That shows that it's dry. Then they can pound it and then eat it as groundnut sauce.
Bosco's home. This is the family home where they live. The other side is the actual house where this boy comes from. You can look at the situation. And this is the new house Change Your Life is trying to raise for this boy and the entire family. And we think this transformation in terms of habitat will improve his performance, but also the entire livelihood. So today, we're here to join hands, not necessarily to be overstretched with work, but to present a symbol of solidarity into improving the lives of these people, particularly our son, Kabyanga Bosco. And I think why we are here is at the end of the day to feel the pride in us that we've transformed this boy's life. They can live comfortably. And it'd be amazing for us to say, oh, we did it. Remember that date was the 2nd of August. We raised this roof up. I'm sure that's the joy we shall have. So,
On August 2nd, we were all excited. All hands were on board to help with the roof for Bosco's house. 3 students from the Globe Med Grow team, Rutgers University, were just great and pitched right in carrying lumber for the roof. Bosco's home is almost done. The roof is on. Gutters, a rainwater collecting tank, and a purification system and latrine are next. Now, speaking of latrines, this is the latrine that Bosco's family is currently using. It is in very poor condition. In fact, it's dangerous. Change Life Uganda is pleased that we're able to provide to Bosco's family a new latrine. In fact, the hole has already been dug. It's 35 to 40 feet deep, and it was dug by Bosco's grandfather. This is a model of a cement latrine that will be built now at Bosco's home.
And now we are happy that Bosco will own a house and will have a happy living until maybe when he grows up. That is the pride that we have as Change Your Life Uganda, changing the life of a child and having this ownership.